You waiting on me? Ah, it's cold. Welcome to Secondhand Bench. I am a beginner watchmaker. Could I even consider myself a beginner? Well, I don't have watchmaking tools. I don't even know if I'm pushing or pulling the horse carriage right now. So my main hobby is this content creation. I am no master at it. You can tell by the way this video looks. I'm gonna make this all choppy. I wanted to build a watch repair channel even though I'm not equipped to do so. It would be very challenging to work on watches without tools. And I've decided to let you see that from the ground up. Where does a beginner go from here? Yeah. Casio! It like beeps in every one of my movies. I had an initial thought before I started this channel. I do not mean any disrespect to the industry when I say this, but my initial thought was to buy inexpensive China tools just to get my feet wet. Just figure it out on my way. Sorry for yelling at you. It's how I approach my life. It's how I approach any of my new hobbies. And in my past, that just cost more. So I was scrolling through Amazon trying to price these China tools and just seeing the quality of these tools. I just felt really uneasy about it. You know that feeling like when you're looking at some poor quality stuff? It's like, is it really going to be worth it in the long run? There's a ton of straight from China kits. No reputation. No reputation, no trust, no durability. I'm not talking about the consumable stuff like little oiler cups or finger cats or cotton swabs. I'm talking about actual hand tools, the stuff that you're going to be touching and using most of your craft. So I am not currently a watchmaker, but I am a former aircraft mechanic. I worked on heavy jets for 9 years. I used to cherry pick snap-on tools that I couldn't live without, like the ratchets, the screwdrivers, the sockets. High-end tools like that will save you a lot of time professionally. So I'm going to transfer that bit of knowledge to this new hobby. So after my Amazon journey, I decided to look at Berzion. I think it's pronounced that way. The baseline to watchmaking tools. So if you're going to be a professional watchmaker, you go with Berzion, Portec. So I hear. I can't imagine it's any different than going with Snap-on. So the first thing I looked up was a complete set of screwdrivers from Berzion dealer. My jaw dropped when I saw the price. I got any closer. $158 for 9 screwdrivers. That's not even including the little spinning carousel. So you go. That's only one set of tools you need out of many. $15.88 per screwdriver, $158 for 9 screwdrivers. And if you want the turning carousel thing, $190 just for screwdrivers. These tiny screwdrivers serve one purpose. One purpose. Watches. So here I am, starting a watchmaking channel without tools, and only realizing the cost of quality after the fact. What am I getting myself into? Getting myself into a journey, I guess. So, Adam, what are you actually considering getting? Let you know I'm gonna keep going on with this channel. What did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? A journey from the ground up. An expensive one. Every hobby costs $1,000, right? Initially. The tools I'm gonna need right off the bat is probably gonna be canyon pinion remover. I could probably get away with using tweezers, but if I have a stubborn pinion trying to pry and twist, if you guys know me, I'm gonna end up breaking stuff. probably still gonna happen. It just the canyon pinion remover. It feels like one of those do it right or regret it kind of decisions. The question is am I doing generic tool or am I gonna go the Bergion route? Just it's expensive. The tool's expensive. Tweezers, I think it's a no-brainer. Get a good quality couple sets of tweezers, a couple 2-tree, just to have a variety on hand. Tweezers is just one of those unavoidable tools. You gotta have them. Again, we're gonna talk about screwdrivers. This is a big one. Completely unavoidable. I need them. I don't love the price, but I also don't want to use tools that frustrate me. This could be a son of a gun at it. Ugh. You agree? Here's a big one. Watch hand removal levers, pliers, whatever they're called. You guys do not want to watch me scratch up every single dial I work on. You especially don't want to watch me breaking these hands off. It just feels like cheap insurance. So I'll probably go with the Bergion hand lever removers there. Hand lever removals. Ultrasonic cleaner. This one's a little tricky. Yeah, you can clean watch parts without an ultrasonic cleaner, but why? It can also clean more than just watches. I could throw a rack of carbs into it. Get one of those 4-gallon ones off Amazon for like $150. Cleaning carbs and cleaning watches at the same exact time would be great. Oilers, good quality oilers for precision oil applications. I'm not servicing yet, but I think it'd be a good investment. So what tools do I have currently? Case back opener, rubber. Very cheap on Amazon. You don't need to go expensive with these. I'm not talking to you guys like I'm a master at what tools to pick. This is not what this movie's about. Just to get started, you need to be able to see. These watches are small. As much as I would love to have a microscope, it's not in the budget right now. It will be, I promise. I can't work on what I can't see. Movement holder. You can't work on a movement if you can't handle it. If the movement isn't secure, nothing else matters. I fronted for the Bergion. I hope I'm saying that right. I fronted for the Bergion movement holder. I just figured that was the right thing to do. I just feel like you shouldn't cheap out on this, but I'm sure there's other options. And if you guys have any experience and any luck with any other ones, please let me know. I have a cheap China made case back opener. The ones that pop open. I don't know if I own any. I'm not sure how risky these are. This might be used carefully, intentionally. If you guys think I need a different one, let me know. Steel riveting anvil block. I see a lot of guys using these. Put some B-roll up on it. It just makes sense. This was $16. It's pretty heavy. It's a block of steel. Iron. I don't see the reason why you need a high dollar one. I have some cheap tweezers. I currently own some cheap tweezers. I just don't think... I think I might need more options on that. I bought an ESD mat. It's dual purpose. It's just a work mat for electronics, which I dabble in, but mostly for this new watch journey. There's one tool I currently own that I don't have to buy. I've owned it for years. 58-ounce dead blow. This is for the pesky clocks that refuse to behave. The Time Corrector 9000. This video isn't about tools, is it? It's about realizing this hobby isn't casual. It's a journey. An unexpected journey. I thought I'd just buy some tools to start fixing watches. I could, but I think I have a lot of broken Chinese tools or broken watches. This journey is going to take time, patience, and money.
And I'm going to be making some mistakes. And honestly, that's when I knew I wanted to do this watch hobby. Journey, repairs. So this is day 0. No restorations yet. Just the calm before the storm. Tools. If you've been down this road before, the tooling for watch restoration, I am listening. Help.